Benji the Brachiosaurus in the Perfect Playground, written and illustrated by Red Alert Robotics. In dedication to FIRST for inspiring not just the members of 1741, but tens of thousands of students across the globe to reach their full potential. One summer day, Mrs. Miller quieted her class. I have an important announcement for you guys. The elementary school across the street needs a new playground. I want all of you to help build one. Benji was excited. He was a part of the high school robotics team, and building things was his favorite part. But his classmates did not share his excitement. The class groaned and complained. They did not think that they could build a new playground. Mrs. Miller quieted her class down again. Benji, do you think you could be in charge of this project? Benji said yes. So Benji and his classmates went to the old playground after school. It was not in good shape. Benji's classmates wanted to leave. Ricky and Sophia complained the most. We can't do this, they groaned. The rest of the dinosaurs agreed, but Benji was a good leader and everyone agreed to try. They began taking down the old jungle gym, but it was not easy. Be more careful, Tyler, Stacy snapped. It's okay, Stacy. It was a simple mistake, Benji said, stepping in between the two. We can't do this if we don't work together. We can't do this even if we do, Addie called from the seesaw. Benji looked around at his classmates. It's okay, Stacy. It was a simple mistake, Benji said, stepping in between the two. We can't do this if we don't work together. We can't do this even if we do, Addie called from the seesaw. Benji looked around at his classmates. They were discouraged, but they continued working. Sophia started humming while she worked. It caught everyone's attention. Sophia, stop, Stacy said with a frown. Ricky smiled. What do you call a group of singing dinosaurs? A tyrannochorus, he said, hoping to lighten the mood, but the dinosaurs were still tense. Addie crossed her arms. I have more important things to be doing. I don't have time to build a new playground. It's not like I could anyways. Tyler lifted the seesaw. Yeah, I could be at football practice right now, or lifting, or... Tyler, no one cares, Stacy said with a frown. The arguing started. The dinosaurs were mad, but inspiration hit Benji. Guys, I have an idea, Benji interrupted. I know how we can build this playground. Everyone turned to look at him. We all have different personalities and strengths. What if we all use those differences to our advantage? The dinosaurs stared at him. What do you mean, they asked. Well, Tyler, you're strong. What if we put you in charge of lifting all the heavy materials? Tyler nodded excitedly and set off to work. And Sophia, you like colors and creativity. What if you work on painting the sides of the playground for the kids? Sophia jumped up and down and squealed, of course. Stacy, you seem to be a little overwhelmed. Would you like to help me make sure things get done well? Stacy nodded empathetically. That sounds good. Ricky, someone needs to make sure the playground is safe. Can you take your energy and redirect it to testing out the playground? Ricky smiled. That was exactly what he wanted to do. And finally, Addie, you're the one kids look up to. Why don't you make sure the kids like the playground? Addie tried to hold in a growing smile. Yeah, sure. Just like that, Benji had led his classmates to success. The playground was coming together quickly and looked way better than the old one. Benji couldn't help but smile. When the dinosaurs were done, Benji was tasked with double-checking their work. Sure enough, everything looked great. The dinosaurs all high-fived. They had done it. There was one last thing to do. The next day, Mrs. Miller asked her class how they had all made the playground. The dinosaurs all looked at each other and smiled. We couldn't have done it without each other and all of our differences. Everyone had something different to contribute, and if it wasn't for our diversity, we would never have been able to do it, Benji said. Mrs. Miller smiled. I'm glad that working together helped teach you that diversity can lead to great things. Now I have an important question. The class leaned in, eager to hear. Do you want to redo the other playground too? Yes! The end. Thank you to everyone who made this book possible, especially Abby Fain and Lily Andrews.